So, hey there, Internet. I'm Little Drummer 3. You guys can call me Laura, and I just finished rereading Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Firstly, there are so many differences between the movie and the book. I mean, I forgot that, Lockhart comes across as so much more condescending and preachy in the books because he keeps preaching to Harry about being famous. He's famous for doing nothing, literally just living. And you're famous for stealing a bunch of other people's achievements and making them forget they ever did. The scene in Flourish and Blots with Arthur Weasley and Arthur Weasley and Lucius Malfoy. I forgot that Lucius and Arthur end up being in a massive fight in Flourish and Blots, that then the guy who owns Flourish and Blots has to pull them apart in order to, not destroy any of the books. The whole scene with Harry and Tom Riddle, you learn so much more about Tom Riddle in the book. Honestly, if I went to school with Tom, I probably would have had a massive crush on him. But as soon as I realized he was a psychopath, hell-bent on destroying the world, I would have been, you're cute, but you're not that cute. Now, if there's one thing Voldemort was incredibly charming in his youth, then, he became half man, half snake, and that kind of ruined it. And I know we get to see the dueling club in the movie, but we don't get to see it to the extent we do in the books. Oh, Ron's wand. Oh, Ron's wand is hilarious. When Harry and the Weasleys are going to Diagon Alley, which for Harry is the very first time he's ever used blue powder, which is scary, because, you're getting burst in flames and flying through chimneys. In the book, he inhales a bunch of ash and he's coughing and spluttering. And in the movie, they make it a little bit more simple and just have him say diagonally instead of Diagon Alley, which, you know what? Smush those two words together and what do you get? You get diagonally. So when he gets out in Diagon Boat, he ends up hiding in a cabinet after he sees Malfoy and his father enter. Lucius Malfoy is getting rid of a bunch of dark artifacts. Oh, I hate Lucius. And the moment he appears in the books, he's an evil, evil character. You can just tell. The way he strong arms the governors of Hogwarts to get rid of Dumbledore after all those attacks. I mean, come on! The reason no one's dead is because Dumbledore's there. Oh, one thing I did notice is that when Colin Creevey is petrified, that's something we don't get in the movies. Dumbledore says to McGonagall, not who, but how. Because he already knows it's Riddle. He already knows it's Voldemort. He just doesn't know how he's doing it. Because he knew all along. He knew when Hagrid got expelled. He knew back then. He knew 50 years ago. There wasn't anything he could do about it. He wasn't headmaster. He was the Transfiguration teacher. There's nothing he could do, which is sad, which is why he fought so hard to get him on it, to train him as gamekeeper. Because he knew he didn't deserve to be expelled in the first place. There is a part, right before they enter the Chamber of Secrets, where they're sitting in the Great Hall and Ginny comes up to them and is trying to tell Harry and Ron that she's the one behind all the attacks after Percy comes up and she runs away because she's afraid to say it in front of Percy. Percy thinks that she's gonna tell him about something he was doing with a certain Ravenclaw prefect. My mind immediately jumped to, she caught them kissing, didn't she? No, but that wouldn't be as bad. But they were down in the dungeons together because when they're on their way to the Slytherin common room as Crabbe and Goyle, they run into a Ravenclaw prefect. And then Percy, what were they both doing down in the dungeons? I wonder. Oh, my dirty mind. Did Ginny walk in on him and her doing? No. Aw, poor Ginny. And then later on it was just, they were just kissing. Oh, my mind is horrible. Percy's got a girlfriend. That's why during the summer he spent most of his time in his room. And people say we don't see anything like that in the books. We don't see it in the movies. We definitely don't see a lot of it in the movies, but we do see it in the books. You need to read between the lines. You get to really see it in the second book. First one, I mean, they're 11. You don't really see any of that when you're 11. Then you're 12, you start seeing that and you kind of go, you're all cheeky. You got a girlfriend. Making fun of it. Then by the time you're 13, you start going, That's one thing I'm going to be interested in reading these books as an adult, is seeing if I can detect those adult themes within them and seeing if I can tease them out and see if they're actually, there. Yeah. So those were my rambly thoughts about Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know what you think about this particular book downstairs in the comments, and let me know if you're rereading them with me, because that would be actually really awesome if you were. So if you aren't, please start so you can reread them with me and we can have productive conversations in the comments, because as I'm rereading them, I'm also watching the movies. So when I finish a book, I watch the movie so I can compare and contrast between the adaptation and the original work. So let me know your thoughts downstairs in the comments, and I will see you guys again on Monday. And until next time, don't forget to think differently. Bye, guys. I don't like boxes. Boxes scare me.